Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, dear listeners, from wherever you're tuned to this channel in the part of the world. You're welcome to Afris Concept TV. To the news headline, I was dancing in my office when Buhari said, "It will take us from the dungeons of hell," said Body George. Do welcome once again, but don't forget to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates. Now to the details. Carefully listen to the end. In an interview with Arise TV, PDP leader Bode George said that he started dancing in his office when former President Muhammadu Buhari said he would save the country from the pits of hell. We went back to where we started. Chief Bode George confessed as much, thereby betraying his word. Ed Bode, according to George, Buhari has been removed from his position. The post-mortem assessment will be recorded for posterity. In this industry, what exactly was his role? To what end was he coming here? Who drove him there to oversee the uncompleted tasks that bore his name? Most people aren't oblivious. It's obvious, so he will be arrested and charged. He then suggested looking into the voting process. I was bouncing about my office when he told the world that he would rescue us from the depths of hell and leave a lasting legacy. These invaders, these manipulators, performed cutting edge tasks entirely manually. He then asked, "So, what have we found?" The absurdity of it all. In other words, they reverted to Stone Age practices. And here we are. These are the issues that are now preoccupying the citizens of this country. I have nothing to do with singing compliments. They are the ones looking for something after all. But they judge the PDP leader spoke concerning when the ex-president Muhammadu Buhari was campaigning and when he was sworn in, giving out his promises, saying everything he's going to do in the country is going to make sure that he turns the country, it takes the country away from the dungeon of hell, from the pit of hell. And when Nigerians heard this, truly, Nigerians are looking for a leader who can bring them out of this suffering, the insecurity that's going on in the country, and also the hardship. And when he said this, Nigerians believe that Buhari will do this as per he is a military personnel and he can run the government very well, not knowing that it is even in his administration that everything will be worsened. So, but they just said when he had this from ex-president Muhammadu Buhari, he was actually in his office. He was dancing. He was merrying. That thank God we finally gotten someone who wants to bring Nigeria out of this, and not knowing that he is going to just shame himself. What did he achieve? What exactly was Buhari's role? To what end was he coming here? He just came. He just came to be the president for good 8 years. There was no lasting legacy. There's no legacy that he built. The only thing that was done was that Nigerians will keep remembering him for the evils that was perpetrated during his administration. He had to take Nigerians back to the Stone Age practices. Everything became worse than when he met it. Instead of him to amend it, he made it worse. And looking at the election, the voting, but the judge who is also not on the hand of, who is not accepting Tinubu as the president elect, who said that he's going to leave the country if Tinubu is declared the president of the country. He made it known that he wants to go to the country where he's going to have peace, a rest of mind. That at least he is old, and when he is gone, he's going to be resting. It is we that are in this country that will still continue to suffer if we do not wake up to the realization that we need governments, true leaders who are actually going to do the right thing by not just giving us mere promises. So during the Buhari's administration before he was sworn in, he gave mere promises. He did not achieve any of this. What he just did was fraud, corruption, and increased everything, made life so difficult for the poor masses. And Peace Ebong, who said that he laughed in mass of statistics when he had that too. We have come to the end of the news. What's your view to this news, dear listeners? Kindly share your view in the comment section. Thank you.